lot of good things this week. A lot of good things this week, but I found something very, very interesting this week. There is a independent film coming out that came out on Sundance, on the Sundance Film Festival, called Escape from Tomorrow. If you follow my Twitter, you know I've been tweeting about this film. And basically the concept, I don't understand what the real concept of the film is. I don't understand the concept of this film. But I know these guys went into Disney World and Disneyland and did guerrilla filmmaking. And they sat there and did a guerrilla film and did an entire film guerrilla style in Disney World and Disneyland. And the trailer looks interesting. And check this out.
People come here because they want to feel safe. Bad things happen everywhere, especially here. You can't be happy all the time.
Something's wrong with Elliot.
There's something going on here. It's this place.
You're inside my head. You've got quite an imagination. Just like old WG himself.
Daddy, let's go home.
That is the trailer for Escape from Tomorrow, a film that basically blew up Sundance this year, and even Roger Ebert, before he passed away, freaking gave this thing a great review and said and basically gave it his thumbs up. I can't say much about this film. I cannot say much about this film because of the fact I haven't seen it. I don't know where it is. It's not on DVD. It's not online. It's not in theaters as far as I can tell, or at least nowhere near me. It looks good. It looks fucking good. And it's going to be, just for the fact these guys went into Disney World, went into Disneyland, and guerrilla film made a entire film without Disney knowing it is impressive. And the fact it's getting commercial release is really, really good. It's really good that they're going to get a commercial release. Now, for everyone wondering about Disney, they're saying Disney's corporation, as far as I can tell, as far as what I'm reading, is saying they're basically ignoring it. They're pretending the film doesn't exist. And their response to it was basically, we don't want to give more attention to the film than it already has. Because from what I'm reading in the plot summary, I guess like the Disney princesses are like prostitutes. And it's this whole horror story, surrealism kind of art kind of film. And Disney doesn't want to give it more attention, so they're not supporting it. They're not promoting the film, and they're pretending like it just doesn't exist and hopes to go away. Unfortunately, just for the fact that this is getting media attention right now, it's not going to go away. It's not going to go away. And here's the thing. I am for these guys. I am absolutely for these guys for what they did. And it looks beautiful. It looks really, really, really fucking good. There's definitely a lot of freaking special effects and stuff in this film, and the editing looks great from at least the trailer. Yet again, haven't seen the full film, so I can't really give you a full summary of what happens in the film, but from what I'm seeing, it looks very well made. But here's my real question on this. This is my real question on this film. What do you think Disney's going to fucking do? What do you think Disney's going to do about this film? They're not going after legal ramifications. They're not going legally after this film. They're letting it release. They're just pretending it doesn't exist and going on their merry way. At least that's what they want to say. But my theory is Disney right now is probably, if not already, are putting policies into effect to make sure that this never fucking happens again. This never happens again. Because this is freaking bad for what the Disney image is. This is bad for the Disney image. They don't want this. They want to hold their copyright in like a fucking, like a diamond in the middle of a freaking piece of coal. They want to hold it. They want to pressurize it. They don't want to release it unless they decide it's best for their company. And that's understandable. I can't blame them. They're a multi-billion-dollar company. They deserve to have that right. They have that right, and they deserve to do it. And I understand because it's Disney. They have this clean-cut, child-friendly, world of imagination freaking look to everything they do. They don't want some dark, gritty freaking story about their Disney characters because it's not good for their image. But the thing is, this film is going to make some money. It's going to make money. That's the thing. If this was like a certain other film that I will show a trailer for, nobody would even pay attention. But the fact that it went into the freaking indie freaking film scene, and it's going around from convention to convention and freaking film fest to film fest, and it's getting great reviews, means it's going to freaking make money. It's not going to be a blockbuster. It's not going to be making multi-million-dollar freaking studio freaking money, but it's going to freaking make money. Which is why I know that Disney at this exact time is making sure it never happens again. There is a guy who is probably his only job at this time is to look through probably 2 years of surveillance footage and look for freaking footage of people filming in a park. Not like, oh, mommy, daddy freaking filming my kids playing with Snow White, but people who look like they're filming, like professionally filming. Now, I know this director, from what I'm reading, this director said that he, basically what he did is he brought the actors in to this, he, got them the pass, they went in, and they carried around handy-cam cameras and had all their scripts on their phones and even written on their hands at some times to keep the attention down. But it's very obvious when you're filming in a park professionally, doing something scripted versus just, going with the flow and having fun and, happy family videos. That is something I think Disney's going to fucking put their foot down on now. I wouldn't be surprised if Disney prohibits freaking video cameras going into their park. And maybe not even prohibit cameras from going into their parks, but they're going to be watching the people heavily who have those cameras. And this is where my biggest worry is. Because people who film in the park, guys like Charlie, Spaz Master, Tony Goldmark, some jerk with a camera, Morgan, the Idiot Lantern, they film in parks, and they never go negative, but they still use the Disney parks as their surroundings, and do reviews and videos, and basically reviews of stuff in Disney World, and in theme parks, and that's the people I'm worried about are going to get hurt from this. This filmmaker is going to make fucking money. He's going to make his money. He's going to get his name out there. He's going to get his foot in his door in Hollywood. He's probably going to go on to make one or two more films. But guys like freaking Tony and Charlie and Morgan and any person who films in a park to do a online series, they're the ones who are going to get hurt from this. They're the guys who are going to get hurt from this because guarantee as soon as they pull out a camera and start trying to talk to it with a cameraman or a freaking tripod or anything that looks like a scripted event, Disney's going to come in and put their fucking foot down and say, we're done, you're done, turn the camera off. Those security guards in Disney, and yes, there are security guards in Disney, they're very well disguised, and their uniforms are to blend in with to blend into the scenery, but there are a lot of security in Disney World. Disney parks have probably the tightest security I've ever seen in any venue. And guaranteed those security guards right now are being trained how to look for professional filmmakers. And the reviewer guys, the guys online who are just trying to make a fun YouTube video are the ones who are going to get hurt from this. They're the ones who are going to get the slap. And I'm going to go on record, obviously on record, saying I wouldn't be surprised within 2 years if their videos are shut down just for the simple fact that they won't be able to freaking film in the parks no more. And this is coming from somebody who filmed a short film in a Disney park. This is coming from a guy who freaking came to Disney World with 10 other freaking internet people, met at a hotel, worked out a script, filmed an entire short film. Not to their level, not to their professional level, but we did it. And I know what it was like. I was even shocked. I know what it's like. I know what it's like filming in these parks. And I remember when we came up with this concept of Project Million and doing this film in Disney World. I was the first skeptic to go, there's no fucking way they're gonna let us do this. As soon as we fucking start trying to film in this fucking park and these hotels and everything around these areas, some security's gonna shut us down. Some kind of security's gonna shut us down. They're gonna see what we're doing. They're gonna get red flagged. We're gonna get red flagged, and we're gonna get fucking our videos and our S cards and our freaking equipment confiscated. And it never happened. It never happened. Obviously because the film got made, but it never happened. And I was so shocked that Disney didn't freaking pay attention to us. Because, you know, I'm from fucking New York. You can't film in public in New York City. You can't fucking film in New York. If the police see you with a camera filming something, they're going to come up to you and say, what are you doing? And if they know you're doing something professionally without a permit, they have the right to confiscate your camera, confiscate all your footage, confiscate all your equipment until after your trial, and you pay all your fines. Which is why I'm shocked that Disney doesn't have that rule in effect. That's why I'm really shocked that Disney does not have that rule in effect. But they don't, but I guarantee they do now. I guarantee they do now. And I'm not talking bad about Escape from Tomorrow. I'm not talking bad about Escape from Tomorrow. I think it's a beautiful, from the trailer I'm seeing, it looks beautiful. It sounds like a really, really good story. It seems interesting. I think it's going to be the Eraserhead of this generation. That's what I'm getting the feeling of. But I'm worried about the people who are going to come back. This backlash that's going to happen on just like your guys like freaking Charlie and Tony and Morgan, even Mikey, who films in parks occasionally. That's the people who are going to get hurt from this, and that's what I'm really worried about. That's what I am really worried about. And yes, people, that was LC's Rant of the Week. But I know a few of you were saying, wait, a few of you guys, you newer guys are going like, wait, LC, wait, you made a film in fucking Disney World? Wait, you did a film in Disney World? I didn't know you did film. I thought you just did a radio show. Yes. Back when I was with the Critic TV crew, we brought a shit ton of people together, and we made a freaking short film. It should have been a feature length, but we had it back. There was a lot of issues that I won't go into on air, but there was a lot of issues. It should have been full length, but it was a nice little 20-minute film. And we saw the film, we saw the trailer for Escape from Tomorrow. Now here's the trailer from Project Million.
I can't believe the ad revenue for our show is for a Florida vacation.
We even have enough money to go to Disney World.
Disney World? You mean the Disney World? The one that opened in 1971, housing the 14 parks, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios?
Was that Demon the Hagen?
Now it's time for us to set up little surprises to make their holiday truly memorable.
Wouldn't it be more prudent just to kill them outright?
We are at the happiest place on earth, and this will make me exceedingly happy.